Hello, welcome to a video. Today I'm gonna talk about how I nearly died, which is, fun. When you nearly die, it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. So, Wednesday, what day was that? November 10th. November 10th was that day. So, fifth period. Now, our school runs on a block schedule. So, fifth period to seventh period, that's how it works. So, at the end of fifth period, my stomach started hurting, and it felt like a normal stomach bug. When you get those, it's pretty painful in the middle of it, but at first, it's not that bad. I walked to seventh period, the worst pain ever. I have just felt the worst pain of my entire life on the ground. I'm crying, I'm screaming, and I'm like, Miss, get a nurse! Get a nurse, please! Okay, and then 5 minutes later, nurse is here with a wheelchair because I can't walk. I am in deep pain. So she wheelchairs me. Oh yeah, by the way, everyone was just watching me suffer, like every single child in there. Anyway, we get to the nurse. I'm in there for 30 minutes, crying, and the nurse was like, "Do you still have your appendix?" And I was like, "Yes, but I don't know if it ruptured or not." So I then went to the ER right after that, and one of my parents was with me, and we waited there about 3 hours. We did a bunch of these scans. I took some medicine through this IV they put into me to reduce the pain, and by the end of that, I was still in pain, but it was getting like slightly better. I was still, in a lot of pain. They told me that I had appendicitis, and that was nice. We're off to a good start. Appendicitis, that means you got to get the surgery the next day. So that night sucked. I was in a lot of pain. I couldn't sleep. So got no sleep. So next morning, it's the surgery day. Let's go. Time to get cut open by these people. So we wake up. We wait about 2 hours, and then ambulance comes, and I get in the ambulance, and I'm going crazy already. I'm in a lot of pain, and the ambulance is bumpy, so that's nice. Get to the hospital, and that's where I lose memory. Don't know what happened from there, but all I do know is that I got cut up. My appendix is gone forever. But there's a twist. There's a twist, right? The appendix did rupture. It literally ruptured like the last day. I think it ruptured in Spanish. Spanish is my seventh period, by the way. So yeah, my appendix had ruptured. So I was gonna have to spend another couple days in the hospital. So very cool. So after the surgery, well, I can't really say after, but I woke up in this room. It was in this hospital, and they were like, "Your surgery is done." And I was like, "What? It's done? Amazing!" Because I was kind of scared of that surgery. So that happened. I was kind of sore because they literally cut me open, but very cool, very cool, and basically they had this drain in me. It was like a tube, a tube going hard to explain. It starts in the left side of my stomach, loops around, and then goes to the right side where the appendix is. And since mine ruptured, it had burst out a lot of this infected liquid, not blood. It was this infected orange liquid, and the drain was taking that out. And at first, it was coming out very quickly. It was like a hose. So, yep, the next night happens. That's very cool. A lot of pain again, just like the last night. Wake up, and the IV is really hurting. It hurts a lot. So, they took out the IV. They say the IV lasts about 3 days. So they took out the IV. Amazing. The IV's gone. No more pain from that arm. Now I have a free arm. So they put well, what I didn't actually explain is that at the first ER they put a lot of this stuff into me, like all these like stickers, and they had to do that like 5 times in the other hospitals. So that's nice. Now I have all these like stains on me from those stickers. Anyway, I was at the hospital for 4 days, just recovering. I started walking, but I walked like an old person. It was really funny. And actually, it wasn't funny for me. It hurt, but it was funny for everyone else. So, yeah, that happened, and that's pretty much it. I went home on November 13th. So, this whole thing started on November 10th, with a little bit of stomach pain. Next thing you know, it's November 13th. Your appendix had ruptured, and now it's gone. It's out of your body forever. And now I have these scars from the surgery. And, oh yeah, by the way, at the end of it, on November 13th, they took out the tube, and I was awake, so I don't even need to tell you how that felt, because you can probably guess that it hurt. So, that's how I almost died. Now, it wasn't like cancer or anything. I didn't like almost die. But I could have definitely just stopped breathing. Like, stuff could have went wrong. My appendix did rupture, so that was bad. Anyway, that's how that happened. So, I guess I will see you later. Goodbye. Also, don't die like I did.